it's a love that, how do I explain it? I told you I can't explain it. It's a love that fills you up in such a way that no matter how hard it gets, you still have that motivation to keep pushing. No matter how things get crazy sometimes, that love that engulfs you helps you to keep going day after day after day.
Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. If you had a bad day and you're looking for a smile, bringing hope and joy for a day that was wild. Stuff from the cuffs is here to make things bright. In a world so dark, they bring us some light. Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. Go Bria, go Bill, go Bess, go Brian. Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs.
What's up, Cufflinks family? Welcome back to another video right here on Stuff from the Cuffs, where we give you fire. We give you fun, we give you inspiration, we're real and we're educational. So today, as you can see in the title of this video, I'll be doing a follow-up video to the one that we did the last time. So the last time we looked at motherhood being hard. And, you know, we're all about balance, and I don't want to frighten, I don't want to frighten any woman who is not yet a mother, because I saw some comments saying, well, if it's this hectic, then I don't know if I want to experience it. Guys, we were just talking about the reality of motherhood in terms of how hard it can be. But I also want to look on the other side of things in terms of how beautiful motherhood is. And I'm going to be looking at 10 things I absolutely love about being a mother. So if you are a first-time viewer, welcome to Stuff from the Cuffs. So happy to have you. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button before you go. To all our returning residents, all our tenants in the building, I know I can't say it like Brian, so I won't even try. All our permanent residents, you know you have your green card for this channel. Thank you so very much for making it Stuff from the Cuffs. Thank you so much for being on this journey with us to 10K by May. Yep, still on that journey. Thank you so very much for liking this video and leaving a comment. As usual, always so happy to hear from you. So let's look at those 10 things that I absolutely love about being a mom. And you can let me know in the comments what you love about being a mom. So I actually wrote this post on Instagram when Bria was 1 year old. And listen, all of these things are times to know that I have 2 children, know that we have 2 children, right? So I'm looking at 10 things. So number 1, watching your heart walking outside of your body every single day. Like every single day, no matter how hectic things get, I look at my children in total awe, total amazement. And the feeling that I get inside is just, it's incomparable. Like literally, I'm looking at a piece of me walking up and down, making a mess, climbing up and down every single day. And it's a feeling that I literally cannot truly explain. And that brings me to number 2, feeling a love that can never be explained. Like, it's a love that you can't really put your finger on it. It's not something that you can truly explain in words. And if you hear that it's starting to rain, yes, it rains almost every day here in Mandeville. Yeah, almost every day. So it's a love that cannot truly be explained. Like, I know love. I know the love of my parents. I know how it feels to love family members. I know the love of my spouse and loving Brian and all of that. But when the babies started coming in the picture, I never could have imagined that there could be another kind of love. right? And it's a love that, how do I explain it? I told you I can't explain it. It's a love that fills you up in such a way that no matter how hard it gets, you still have that motivation to keep pushing. No matter how things get crazy sometimes, that love that engulfs you helps you to keep going day after day after day. No matter how beautifully chaotic it gets, that love that you see in their eyes, that love when they just randomly come and hug you and give you a kiss or say, I love you, mommy. That love just literally just sweeps you over. And I absolutely love that. It's a love I've never experienced before. And I absolutely love it. Oh my goodness. All right. Number 3. Being so tired that you can't even eat. And I'm talking about especially in those earlier days. Being so tired that you can't even eat. But one grown from baby and you are up in a flash, making bottles, feeding, changing, cuddling. And once baby is good again, you are back to being pop down, as we say here in Jamaica. I remember in those earlier years of motherhood, especially when they were very young, I would be beside myself with being tired. I'd fall asleep and even hubby would try to wake me or my phone would ring. It's a wrap. I was knocked out. But I noticed even one little sound from the baby, no matter how deep in a sleep I was or no matter how tired I was up in a jiffy, getting things done, tending to the baby. And once the baby is back to being good, pop down again. So it's being able to kind of push past how I feel physically as a mother to make sure that baby is okay. And that's another thing I love about being a mother. It's like pulling on this extra strength that I never knew I had in the moment and just getting things done. And yes, it applies to now, but it's not as difficult as it was in those earlier years. And I absolutely love that about being a mother. Number 4, being able to wash, cook, and clean faster than ever, like my life depended on it. Listen, before I started having children, I would take my jolly good time cooking and cleaning and washing up the dishes. But let me tell you, when you start having kids, and especially when they're taking a nap and you have a 15, 20 or half an hour window to get things done, I have never cooked and cleaned this fast in my life until I became a mother. Like, I can cook, wash, clean, and do everything in half an hour or even less. Yeah, man, we have to get things done quickly because you want to make use of the little windows that you have during the day to just catch up on some other things that need to be done. And I absolutely love that I can just snap into the ability to do that. Number 5, having random outbursts of nursery rhymes even when baby's not around. Guys, let me tell you, sometimes I'll be doing something or I'll be at work or just randomly I start singing baby shark do 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 or some other nursery rhyme because it's literally embedded in in my system, in my subconscious, because I'm hearing it all the time while being around baby. I literally hum nursery rhymes. And I find it so amazing and so fascinating when I do it or when hubby does it, because he does it too. Yeah, he does it too. I find that so fascinating. Number 6, praying harder than I ever did before. I love the fact that because we have been given this extra responsibility, I literally spend more time in the presence of the Lord. And I literally spend more time praying and at the feet of Jesus, because I always want to just ensure that I'm covering my children and I'm covering my family by extension. And because we have been blessed with this extra responsibility, I find myself always praying, always covering, always interceding on their behalf, always, speaking things into existence and speaking things over their lives. And I absolutely love that. Next one, being loved by this little human who absolutely loves you without judgment. Like, no matter how bad of a parent you feel sometimes, no matter how you feel like, boy, I'm not doing a good job, here comes this little human who just loves you for you. Like, you can do no wrong in their eyes. It's like this pure, unfiltered, unwavering love that can literally change a dark moment into a bright one. It's that kind of love that makes you feel like, oh my goodness, maybe I am doing something right. Yes, it's that kind of love, and I absolutely love it. Another thing I love about being a mother is the responsibility of being a mother. Yes, it may sound like, really, you love the responsibility? I actually do. I actually do, and I actually enjoy the responsibility. Yes, it comes with tough times, but I love it. What are some things I enjoy? I enjoy ensuring that they're well fed, that their diet is balanced. We have two girls. I love dressing them up and putting on nice clothes and just seeing them looking all pretty. I enjoy that. And here comes Bria. Or is it Bella? Yes, baby? Come here. Come here. What happened? Mwah. When we used to go out on the road a lot, I used to enjoy having the responsibility of scheduling, all right, who is going to watch the girls for us until we get back. It usually fell on the grandparents or the aunts and uncle. And I used to enjoy just making sure that they are okay in terms of when we used to have to go out on the road a lot. Before COVID and the lockdown and all of that and the pandemic, I used to enjoy bringing Bria to school and having Bella with me, picking her up, taking her to dance, taking her to get her favorite smoothie and all of that while having Bella. Bella was a baby at that time. So she just really needed milk and some love, and she was quite fine. But I loved let me coin a word, the hecticity. I enjoyed it because I found joy in seeing them smile. Having to go from class, dropping off Bria, to going to class, to picking her up, to coming home and relieving the babysitter, to taking Bria to dance, the whole works. And Bella was along for this journey every single time. So she was used to being up and down with mommy. And I thoroughly enjoy that pre-COVID. I know that we can't really do a lot of that. I enjoy the little moments that we have at home, whether it is to just go outside or take a walk down the road and come back. I enjoy those moments, and I enjoy the responsibility of being a mother. Another thing I love about being a mother is the fact that I now have a better appreciation for my own mother. Like, I never knew that I could love my mother more than I already did until I started having children. Like, oh my God. I never knew that I could love my mother more, but I do. Especially in those earlier days when she was here helping me right through the process. Yes, hubby was here too, but there was just something about having your mother there through it all that gave me a much better appreciation for who she is, and just gratitude and more gratitude for having her there and for having her as my mother. So another thing that I love about being a mother is actually being able to love my mother more and being able to have a better appreciation for everything that she has done for me over my entire life, and just being more appreciative in my words and in my actions. Guys, literally, I never knew I could love my mother anymore until I started having children. I'm not even sure what number I'm at, but the last one that I'm going to be looking at today is loving God more because He blessed us with these two beautiful gifts. Like, I loved God before having children, absolutely loved Him with all my heart. But ever since having children, it's almost as if I got a glimpse into how He, as our Heavenly Father, loves us. And because of that, it's like my heart swelled a little bit bigger, and I just have a little bit more love in my heart. It's like I appreciate God a little bit more because I still see our children as little miracles. Like when you look at the whole process of conception into pregnancy, into delivery, and into raising children, it has just given me a little bit more space in my heart. I didn't know that my heart could expand a little bit more. It has literally just opened up my heart a little bit more to just love God just a little bit more. And I am so grateful every single day that we were blessed with them. And we continue to be blessed with their presence. And we continue to just treasure them as our gifts here on earth. And I absolutely love that. And guys, literally the list goes on and on and on. But I wanted to balance the scale. We spoke about how hard motherhood was and is in our last video. But no, I just gave you just 10 things that I absolutely love about being a mother. So I want you to share with me in the comments some things that you love about being a mother, because I could go on and on and on and on and on and keep going with talking about things I love about being a mother. But I'm going to stop there for today. And I want you to leave in the comments what you love about being a mother. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in to another video right here on Stuff from the Cuffs, where we give you fire, fun, inspiration. We're real and we're educational. Make sure to like this video and leave a comment before you go. And of course, if you're a new subscriber, welcome to the channel. So very happy to have you. If you're watching for the very first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications, because we want you to be notified every time we drop new content. And we'll have another video soon. Bye for now.